Welcome back to my channel. I don't know about you, but I need just a little break from all this holiday food. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a very easy shrimp sausage dirty rice. Let's get to it. I'm going to start by putting some oil in my pan back here. Next, I'm going to take some smoked sausage. This is Homemaker brand. It doesn't matter what brand you use. I'm just going to kind of cut mine at a diagonal. You can cut it in coins. You can slice it. Just cut it however you want to cut it. I've got my oil heating up back here in the skillet. And I'm going to use these frozen peppers and onions. I'm just going to put some in this skillet back here. If you don't have the frozen, use the fresh, but you're going to need to get that chopped up. I'm just going to add these into my skillet. I'm not measuring these. I'm just going to put however much I want to in there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my smoked sausage in with my peppers and onions, and I'm going to let that be cooking up also. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in 1 cube of my garlic. Since my garlic is a frozen cube, I'm going to let that melt down and I'm going to get it incorporated in with my sausage, onions, and peppers. Now I'm just going to cook this until I start getting a nice brown color on my sausage, and then we'll go to the next step. You're going to need some jasmine rice. I'm using the jasmine minute rice. I'm going to pour in a 1/2 cup. I'm just going to pour it in on top of everything. I'm also going to add in 1 teaspoon of my Tony's Creole seasoning. I'm just going to stir that rice around in there and that seasoning, and I'm just going to let this cook for about another minute. Just let that jasmine rice get all nice and fragrant. Let it toast up for just a minute. After about a minute, you want to add in 1 cup of reduced sodium chicken broth. Reduced sodium is very important in this recipe because it's already got enough sodium in it with the sausage and the seasoning, so you want a low sodium chicken broth. Okay, I'm going to get all that mixed up in there. I'm going to bring it to a boil, but then I'm going to reduce the heat and I'm going to cover it and I'm going to let it simmer for, I don't know, about 15 minutes or until that rice is completely done and the liquid has been reduced down. Okay, it has come to a boil. I've reduced the heat, putting a lid on. We'll check back on this in about 10 to 15 minutes. Now mine is still back here simmering. It is almost finished. So once your rice is finished cooking, you want to take your shrimp and you just want to fold it in there, and you want to cook it for another 5 to 7 minutes or until the shrimp are good and pink. You know, you'll know when they're done. And then you're just going to let it sit for 5 minutes. You're going to turn the heat off, let it sit 5 minutes, and fluff the rice with a fork, and then add seasoning if you need it. I, however, am not doing my shrimp that way. We don't like ours done that way, so I've got me a little small skillet back here. I'm going to turn this on a medium heat. I'm going to let this butter melt down. I'm also going to add in my last cube of garlic. And I'm going to let that melt down with that butter. Okay, my butter and garlic have melted down. Now I'm going to add my shrimp in. Now you use whatever shrimp that you want to use. I just buy the frozen Gulf shrimp at Aldi. That it's raw, but it's peeled, deveined, and tail off. I've just got a medium size. And I'm just going to put them in that butter and garlic, and I'm just going to cook these until they're done. Okay, I'm going to take this lid off. That looks delicious. And I'm just going to add my shrimp in. I like a little color on my shrimp, and I don't like boiled shrimp, so I don't really care for the texture of the shrimp when you add it in and let it just cook for those 5 or 7 minutes in there. I like to cook mine separately and then just add it in, because I don't like too much shrimp anyway, but I do like it, so if that makes sense. I just don't like a lot of it. So I'm just going to get that shrimp mixed in really well. It's already cooked, so I've turned the heat off on this, but I'm going to let it sit covered for just a minute to let that shrimp get some of that seasoning on it. Then I'm going to dish it up. And here you have an easy, quick shrimp sausage dirty rice. Let's go give this a taste. Hey y'all, I'm just a little tired of holiday food, so I needed something a little different. So I thought I would give this a try today. I'm trying to make sure I get a little bit of everything on there. I think maybe I got a little bit of everything. We'll see. This smells so good. This is delicious. Delicious. I needed a break from some of that holiday food. And this is a totally different taste. That's all I've got for you for this video today. If you're like me and you love the holiday food, but you kind of need a break between Thanksgiving and Christmas with all the different gatherings and parties and things that you may be going to. All that rich food is out there everywhere. This shrimp sausage dirty rice is a great break in between Thanksgiving and Christmas to give you an extra flavor, something just a little different. Make sure you hit that like button down below, leave me a comment, share the video, and I'll see you in the next one.